The 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth. Have a plan to become better. Don't just be busy because hard work doesn't guarantee success. Focus on growing, not only on goals. It's hard to improve your circumstances if you're unwilling to improve yourself. Law of intentionality. 1. The first step towards change is awareness, then acceptance. How to find your passion and purpose. 2. What would you like to do? If you know your passion, you fulfill your potential. Pay attention to what you love doing. Can you do what you would like to do? Make sure the desire you have matches your abilities. Law of the mirror. People don't reach their potential because of low self-esteem. Ask yourself, do you like what you see in the mirror? Recognize your value and begin to add value to yourself. When you invest in yourself, you'll see more value in yourself. Law of reflection. Investigate. All truths are easy to understand once you discover them. Incubate. Reflect on your experience of life and let the ideas that come up simmer in your mind. Illuminate. Focus on insights that are relevant to you. Illustrate. Flesh out key ideas. Everyone is looking but not seeing. Ask yourself good questions. Law of consistency. Motivation gets you going, discipline keeps you going. How to be more consistent and disciplined. Know the what, how, where and when. 1. Do you know what you need to improve? Develop yourself to be successful. When you expand, you open up possibilities. 3. Do you know how you're supposed to improve? Law of environment. If you're always at the head of the class, you are in the wrong class. Change your environment and move to a larger pond. Change depends on your choices. Impossible to grow without changing. Change your attitude. Law of design. To maximize growth, develop strategies. Spend time reviewing your calendar and evaluate each entry. Look at meetings, appointments, and other activities. Life is very simple, but keeping it that way is difficult. Know your values and make key decisions based on those values to help you manage those decisions. Account for every waking hour in the previous years. Law of pain. Good management of bad experiences leads to great. Every problem introduces a person to himself. I try to take life one day at a time, but some days just attack me. The pain of competence, disappointment, conflict, change, bad health. Hard decisions, financial loss, relationship losses, not being the best, traveling, responsibility. Law of the ladder. Character growth determines the height of your personal success. Honesty is the characteristic that most enhances personal reputations. Need to trust and be honest with yourself. Base business dealings on values and principles. Use mastermind groups. Focus more on character than on competence. Law of the rubber band. Need to keep bands stretched from where you are to where you want to be. Remember that rubber bands are useful only when they are stretched. Life begins at the end of our comfort zone. God's gift to us is our potential, our gift to God is to develop it. Focus on building a legacy. Law of trade-offs. Need to give up some things you value to grow up. We all make trade-offs in life. When faced with a trade-off, what are the pluses and minuses? Will I go through this change or grow through this change? Law of curiosity. Growth is stimulated by asking why. Curiosity opens options. All meaningful and lasting change starts first in your imagination. Einstein. How to cultivate curiosity. Believe you can be curious. Have a beginner's mindset, wonder why and ask questions. Be open and vulnerable, have a great attitude and release the desire to look good. Law of modeling. Read and summarize action points of books that interest you. Take action on what you learn as fast as possible. Need to find models of people who are ahead of you to follow. Learn from books and connect with people. Be selective when choosing a mentor. Law of expansion. Potential within us is limitless, we usually create our own limits. How to increase your thinking capacity. Stop thinking more work and start thinking what works. Choose the better strategy. Hard work is not always the answer.